What is going on, Guardians? Unsounder Gaming here, and alright guys, so this is going to be my uncensored, all-out, constructional, hopefully helpful video for those of you that did and did not enjoy the Destiny 2 beta. So overall, this is my thoughts of the Destiny 2 beta. So let's get into the video. Right off the bat, it might seem a little ranty, but it is a constructional and hopefully very helpful video. And it's just out of my mind. I'm clear-minded. It's not all hyped up. I'm not over-exaggerating anything or overexcited on this video. As you can tell, my voice, unlike my other videos, is more calm. But I just want to prove that I'm not the right person when it comes to everything. Obviously, everyone has their own opinion, and a lot of people went to the forums and have a negative feedback to the game. It was just a beta, so we can't say the full thing, and they have been releasing a ton of info about the full game on what we should be able to expect. Personally, I loved the beta. I put maybe 27 to almost 30 hours into the beta, and that's within the whole week long, or it was it was 5 days, so almost a school day, week long video or beta time, and I got about 30 days or so into the game. Not 30 days, 30 hours into the game. So that's a ton of gameplay, and I was grinding it out. I ended up getting every single weapon in the beta that we had. I ended up getting almost all the armor sets except for maybe the arms and legs for my Titan. But that's only because I also, to be able to replay the Homecoming mission, I remade multiple hunters, I remade multiple Titans and multiple Warlocks, just so I can have a full experience and try to check out everything that was in that Homecoming mission that I wasn't able to experience in the first time that I ran it. But besides all that, a ton of people don't like the game. A ton of people are saying they ruined Destiny. They ruined the way it felt, and they ruined how I feel about the game. First off, that's fine. It's your opinion. That's how you think about the game. And there's tons and tons of other YouTubers, and I'm not saying any names because there's more than just what I can call out, but I'm not going to call out any names. There's a ton of YouTubers that absolutely are bagging down on Destiny 2 just because of what the build and beta we had. They wanted something similar to the scale of the Destiny 1 beta, which, quite honestly, I would love for that because I loved the Destiny 1 beta, but I don't want to have half the story spoiled for me. And I'm glad that they made it only 2 Crucible maps, 1 strike, and the beginning mission, which actually might not even be the official beginning mission. That could be just something that they actually whipped up, or something that they said was the first mission, but really there's a couple missions before that. Because we can all speculate, what was our Guardian doing before all this happened? We obviously were on a mission because we're in full armor without our face taken off, our helmet. Obviously, it was a beta, so they're not going to import everyone's characters over for the beta and then the full game, but at least we have a full understanding that there's something that we were doing before all of that. So obviously, it might not be the official first mission, and that's just speculation, guys. Don't quote me on that, but it might be just the first mission, quote unquote. But we also might have 1 or 2 before that. But overall, I greatly enjoyed the game. Like I said, I put about 30 hours into it. Almost all of that, I would say roughly maybe 20 of that were in Crucible. So I have a ton to say about Crucible. We're talking about PvE real quick. And first off, or just overall, I kind of forgotten what I was counting. I'm just open-minded, so I don't ramble about the same stuff a lot, but I know that's gonna happen. That's just the way I am. But obviously, the complaints about the supers, guys, I understand that a lot. It was bothering me as well. I would only get maybe 2, maybe 3 supers, and that was on my Warlock. On my Hunter, I'd maybe get 1, maybe 2 supers within the entire game, and on my Titan, maybe 2 or 3. Really just depends on how many kills I got and how many kills my team was taking, or how many orbs that they're dropping from their supers. And then power ammo, I trust me, guys, I was angry on that too. I loved using my linear fusion rifle, and I wanted to use my my fusion rifles, shotguns, all that, even more than what we were able to. But you have to like take in mind, guys, we were playing on an older build. Yes, it was kind of weird that we were playing on an older build for the beta. Normally in betas you want to put out all the goods so people can play the game that's closest to being finished, so they can expect exactly what's going to happen in the full game. That's normally what betas are. But Bungie took a turn on it and they gave us an older build, which I don't mind. It was a stable build, and yes, some drops and some things were very low to exaggerate on that. It was pretty bad, but it was low. And so at least it was something we could play. They did put it on exact dates, people. Okay, you guys gotta think about that. Sometimes when stuff like this, especially with servers like will get really crowded, it's just, they might have had to push it back if they didn't do certain things. Obviously, they allowed people that pre-ordered were able to pre-download the beta like 2 or 3 days before it was even playable. And obviously that helps with the servers. It kind of registers how many people are going to be on the servers. But if they made the big world, just massive experience, just open like in Destiny 1 with the servers that they had going on, yes, it would be good and it would be amazing. Actually, we get to see a whole lot more, but it would just give away a lot, and nobody wants that. Obviously, we want to experience everything fresh. Some people might want that, but the majority doesn't. And even then, Bungie themselves, they all said, we aren't going to give you guys the full experience. We want to have you guys experience the just idea of, oh my god, what is this? What is that? I have no idea what to do with this, but I want to use it. That type of just like mindsets once we get into Destiny 2, which is amazing. Don't get me wrong. And people were saying, oh, because of this, is it going to be the same droughts that we had of armor and weapon ammo and everything else, like in the beginning of Destiny 1? You can hit up an entire Vault of Glass raid in Destiny 1 and maybe get a weapon, or nothing good at all. Maybe just a bunch of rocks and glimmer and heavy ammo synthesis. You might not get anything besides a ship at the very end. And that's, in Destiny 1, that was maybe a 9 to 10 hour raid if it was your first run and all you got was a ship. So obviously they completely realized, like, oh crap guys, we gotta bump up the supers, the heavy ammo, just ammo in general, because power ammo was scarce, both in Destiny 1 in the beginning and also now in Destiny 2. But they completely acknowledged that, and they said, okay guys, we turned up the drops. Hopefully it's not dramatic to where you're seeing heavy drops every like 5 kills. Obviously in PvE that wouldn't mind anyone, like no one would complain about that. But it would make the bosses a little too easy, and obviously with the weapon system, nothing's gonna be that easy. But we don't know if we're gonna have a Gjallarhorn 2.0 like series of a weapon, or a truth version of a weapon. Like, we don't know exactly what type of archetypes of the weapons we're going to be getting in Destiny 2. The rocket launcher that we had in there held 1 mag, or 1 rocket. And for PvE purposes, that wasn't really ideal, but it did the work, it did the job, and no one really complained about the rocket itself. The rocket in PvP, on the other hand, was really like balanced. Obviously, I would greatly recommend making the blast radius a little bit more in Crucible, and also the tracking. That thing did almost nothing in PvE. And the blast radius, you can shoot someone's feet, and they can be a single jump in the air, and nothing will happen. That could have been lag purposes. It could have been anything, really. But they acknowledge that the heavy ammo, the supers, and just the way our weapons are is not full efficiency in PvE, and they're going to adjust it accordingly. So guys, pretty much now we're going to be starting over to the PvP side. Sorry about that. And there's a few things I actually do have to get off my chest real quickly. Yes, I did enjoy PvP very much. The weapons were just really like balanced. You notice a lot more diversity in the weapons. Yes, when it comes to heavy, you guys definitely saw main ingredient. That fusion rifle was beastly. I got a couple clips on there. But I think I might have lost them. I had to clean out some space on my Xbox, so I think I lost my clips. But I hit a couple of quads, maybe even 5 kill feeds, almost the entire team, and then I spawn killed a little bit. But that was just me. I'm sure other people out there are getting the full 6 bullets or like coils, however you want to, like whatever there are. And just going off with them, but I at least got a max out of 4, almost on average. But right off the bat, I greatly enjoyed the PvP. It was fun. I didn't really personally experience that much lag because it was kind of on the connection based, but they also fessed up that it was like play based. So the better you do, the more it just goes out and it finds people similar to what you are, KD based, or I forgot the name of it, but it's the better you do on the multiple of games, it picks out the average KDA or KDR and chooses people with a similar thing. But it also was very connection based as well. Not that much, it was more towards the competitive style of it, but yeah, that was just a can't talk. That was just a ramble right there. I'm sorry. But personally, the heavy drops I enjoyed. The weapons in general, the weapon systems, the SMGs and the linears and everything, and the certain spots that they are, I greatly enjoyed that. It makes a huge diversity in gunplay, and it was something that we haven't seen really in Destiny 1. In Destiny 1, there is a full-on meta every single time a patch update comes out for the gun balancing, which wasn't really so balanced, and it would throw a lot of things off, and people would just go specifically for that weapon. Sorry guys. And it just made things hard to play in Crucible because people would be running around in shotguns. I hate shotguns. In Destiny 2, I personally actually enjoy using the shotgun, but the thing is, when you actually are able to use a shotgun or sniper or anything, you don't really have that much ammo, or you have too much ammo. Some of the weapons that was quote-unquote meta, aka main ingredient fusion rifle, that was the heavy meta in PvP, which I admit it is an incredible gun. But before you go to, guys, nerf it. Don't nerf nothing. Everything is fine, just leave it alone. It's supposed to be a one-shot kill. That's why it's in there, and they specifically said the heavy or the power ammo will be your one-shot kill key in PvP. But the thing is, you can go on sprees a little too much. So on certain weapons, increase the ammo. Like the sniper rifle, it is a low impact sniper rifle, so you probably have to take 2, maybe 3 shots to kill someone, and that's including head. If you get a headshot on someone, it's probably like 2 kills or so, unless it's a full-on headshot. It's a one-shot kill. But if you shoot them in the body at all, then it's probably going to be a 2 to 3 shot kill. and that uses up a lot of your ammo. Currently, you guys have a full magazine, I believe, of 7 in the Crucible, which was pretty decent, I actually admit, so that one probably wouldn't change up much. The main ingredient, don't nerf it. People are asking for nerfs already. Do not nerf the weapon. It's fine the way it is. It's meant to be a one-shot. Just lower the ammo capacity. Instead of having 6 coils or shots with it, bring it down to maybe 4. Or, yeah, 3 would be a little too less, and 5 would still be pretty close to 6. So maybe 4 as a medium. With the rockets, instead of just 1 in total, put 1 in the mag, obviously, since it fills up the mag, and give us at least 1 or 2 more in the reserve. Only having 1 rocket and at all was kind of underwhelming. Like, rockets are supposed to be like the, oh shit, I need to pull this out and get a quick kill. And the blast radius, which just wasn't good at all. The grenade launchers, actually, I enjoyed. I personally have heard people say they are underpowered. I just don't use the bouncing perk, and I would get contact kills pretty consistently. So personally, just the perk wise, it depends on what other people would use. I would still say that the ammo capacity for that weapon is good, and just leave it alone. The primary and energy weapons, or kinetic and energy, I thought were phenomenal. That you just saw so many SMGs, so many assault rifles, so many pulse rifles. But yeah, just I froze the pulse rifles. I was just thinking, like, yeah, pulse rifles were kind of the meta. But even with the pulse rifle meta, the submachine guns, the auto rifles, the scout rifles, the lower end pulse rifles, and the sidearms and hand cannons, oh my god, there's so many weapons in Destiny 2 that you could use. They were all evenly matched. You can fight against a person with a OP pulse rifle like the Nightshade or the Nurgle and still have a fighting chance, even with a hand cannon. Obviously, you're gonna have to play a little bit more smart and a little bit more tactical, but it can happen. I've went through plenty of positions where I used the quote-unquote horrible sidearm, and I beat people with the Nurgle, and it was at long range. Obviously, I rushed him, but we started off on long range. He got a shot on me, I rushed him a little bit, and I just unloaded, and I've gotten a couple of good plays with it. So personally, I can see why people don't like it. Obviously, there is going to need to be weapon balancing, but we don't have to worry about the OP rolls anymore, because all weapons are fixed to the same perks. Obviously, that might spark some problems with people, but there are mods, and we saw that there are mods. So we don't know if the weapon mods, and I'm not talking about normal mods, guys, don't, actually, let me rephrase myself. Weapon mods. There might be certain mods that you can add Firefly or something to a weapon that doesn't have it. And that would actually change up the game style and the play style that you have of your specific class. You could have a precision weapon mod on a hand cannon, and a Firefly weapon mod on a scout rifle, and a aggression mod or something on a shotgun. I don't know. Just change up your play, make it to the way you want to play it. So that's what I think the mods are going to play as. We obviously haven't really seen much besides just the base weapon mods that were in the beta, which was just a regular one. There were no mods we can get to apply other than the one that was stuck there, which was no mod. But overall, I greatly did enjoy the beta. I know a lot of you guys did not, and that's fine. A beta is a test to see if people will enjoy the game or not. And that's why they make an open beta and a closed beta. The closed beta is for the guys, obviously, that pre-ordered, that are already excited for the game, like me. I pre-ordered the game instantly once it was available in the Xbox store. And that was like 2.5, 3 months before we even got a beta, or the release date for the beta. So I was hyped, and I just personally really like the Destiny 1 community that is transferring over to the Destiny 2 community. and I fell in love with the community. Okay, guys, it's gonna get a little stoppy here, but it's true. I've found a ton of friends on Destiny 1 that helped me out on not only Destiny, but Call of Duty, Halo, Warframe, even Minecraft, all these other games that I play or don't really play, but I still play nonetheless. They are there and they help me out. They give me tips that I don't understand on in the game, or they say, hey, do this and yada yada. And they'll help me out, or I'll help them out on other games. It's just the community that has been built within this game has expanded more than just this game. People say you can't really make friends on in the internet, but I personally have proved them wrong, and I'm pretty sure a ton more people have proved them wrong. So it's not just go outside and play. Obviously, that is a huge factor. I need to get out of my house and go outside more this summer. It's almost done. I'm currently getting ready to move soon, and I need to get out of my house. I've been in my room playing video games pretty much all summer. But that's just me. But it's not, I don't know how to really say it. You can make friends in more than just one way. And that's personally incredible. This game, not only did this game help me out, but it improved my social life. I met friends off of Xbox and met them in person, and we're still friends today. But yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. That was a little sappy near the end. That was just completely off topic, but it just popped up, so I said it. But yeah, guys, that was pretty much my thoughts on the Destiny 2 beta, PvE and PvP wise. I hope you guys enjoyed. I kind of hope it I think I missed a few things, but I'm pretty sure I addressed most of it. But I hope it helped you guys. I am stuttering hardcore right now. But yeah, so if you will, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, guys. Keep up to date on any game really that I've been playing on lately. It's been Destiny mostly, and other just games that I haven't really been posting much, but I will be posting more, guys. More diverse gameplay. So don't just forget about that. I am also going to be doing an Ark server on Ragnarok, for Ark series, I mean, on Ragnarok when it comes out. But yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, guys. And as always, Unsounder out.